Hey guys. Hi Annie. Hi Cindy Ann. Good to have you tonight. I am really excited for the show. And Garrett and I are crossing our fingers for no technical issues because we have been getting logged in and out of our system. So hopefully everything is going to go smoothly tonight. How's everyone's day? Hi Betty. Welcome in. I'm excited to have you. Cannot wait for tonight's show. And just got one more little thing of cooking I'm doing. All right. Huh. I feel pretty set. Oh, goodness. Every time I come on into the kitchen, I have even more of a respect for people that continue to do shows that are based on cooking and are in the kitchen and things like that. It's a lot. So I'm grateful for all the help. I want to give a shout out to Garrett, who has been peeling and chopping. Hi Betty. Yeah, I just started. Hi, Joanne. Garrett was so sweet. He said to me earlier, he goes, if we were on the grill, I'm your guy, but in the kitchen, not so much. So round of applause for Garrett because he chopped and prepped a whole lot of what you see in front of me. But how was everyone's day? Let me know. What'd you all do today? I had a really, really fantastic day. I got to go shopping with my daughter-in-law, Malia, and little Navy. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome into the room. I got my little granddaughter, Navy, my little granddaughter, Coco, and then my newest little grandson, Bane. We all spent the afternoon today shopping, got some plants, got some things set up for my patio, and went out to lunch, laughed until we cried, and it was just an awesome day. And now tonight, I get to hang out with all of you. So yes, I got a lot of fresh fruit tonight, Annie. Is it Ann or Annie? I see Annie in Missouri. Good to see you too, Joanne. I'm very, very excited. Betty says it sounds better than my day. You want to share, Betty? Not having a good day? Hopefully we can maybe turn that around a little bit tonight. Crossing my fingers. I have a confession to make. And before there's a whole bunch of you here, which now I see tons of you joining in. Hi, everybody. Oh, Betty, you had a doctor's visit. Well, I'm going to say a quick little private prayer for you, send it your way in hopes that everything is all right. Betty just mentioned that she went to the doctor today. Hi, Josephine. Welcome into the room. And I have to tell you, I wasn't here last week. I was traveling, and I'm going to be traveling next week, just a heads up. But then after that, I'll be back. But I did not bring my gut renew and didn't take it for around a week. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. And can I tell you guys, I felt it. Even over the span of around 7 days of just not staying consistent, I felt it. And I felt it in a lot of ways. I felt it not only in how I looked and how my tummy actually felt, but also in my sleep, feeling a little more scattered, just kind of overall lethargic. And I kept trying to figure out, why don't I feel as fabulous as I was? And that was it. I forgot them. So Joanne says she started Gut Renew probiotics last week and also the bars. They're good. They're very, very good. Stay on them, Joanne. Pack yourself a little travel kit, because when I didn't have mine last week, Betty's saying, yep, the Gut Renew is amazing. I can't go without it. Joanne, you're already feeling great and noticing a big difference? Good. That is awesome. We are going to do, hi, Karen. Welcome into the show tonight. Excited to have you here. We're going to do a little Gut Renew recap. And Ann Chrisman, but my nickname is Annie. I need to start my Gut Renew. Annie, you need to start it. Pardon me, everybody. I'm going to come right back. Garrett, what did you say you were around today?
I was around?
Yeah. What kind of?
Cottonwood trees.
Cottonwood trees. I have not had allergies this whole year. And I just said to Garrett a couple of seconds ago, I'm like, gosh, I can't figure out why. I was out all day with my girls, out shopping, running around. And all of a sudden, as I'm here in the kitchen and Garrett's floating around and we're chopping, I start sneezing. I'm like, my nose is running a little bit. And out of nowhere, Garrett's chopping and he goes, yeah, I was outside working around cottonwood all day. And I'm like, well, there we have it. So apologize if I'm stepping in and out and washing my hands quite a bit tonight, because I do have quite an allergy to cottonwood. Garrett, would you grab me right in that room right there? Little tissue. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Cold Cider. Good to have you tonight. So Betty, you've been on Gut Renew for 4 years. I would love for you to share with us in the community. Oh my goodness, lots of you. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Janice. Hi, Rosemary. Thank you, honey. I'd love for you to share what you've felt, because I'll tell you what I've felt. What I felt leave, and then what I felt come back. Immune nasal supplements. I'm going to try them. Tall syrup. Thank you. Well, first of all, in case you're watching and you already know about Gut Renew and you want to know the deals, Gut Renew right now, right down here, 36% off. It comes in 2 different flavors. We've got original, which is kind of a vanilla flavor, and we've got a chocolate. Chocolate has monk fruit, manuka honey. In the vanilla, you're getting stevia, wheatgrass. There's no gluten, no dairy, no eggs, no soy in any of them. I'll wait for a few more people to join and I'll kind of run down everything. But why in the world am I coming up as tall syrup? I know, this app gives everybody a silly name. So that's why you're coming up that way. Cottonwood gets me every time. Benadryl and Flonase. Thank you. I'm going to be using that later. I didn't feel the effects of Garrett being outside in the cottonwood until we were floating around the kitchen together. And all of a sudden I'm like, gosh, why am I sneezing? So again, apologize if I'm stepping back and forth. Hold on one sec. Yeah, Garrett, super allergy to cottonwood. Oh, no. It's okay. Okay, here I go, washing my hands again. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to have a little bit of a recap for a lot of you that are already taking Gut Renew. And if you are not, I'm going to give you an education on it. And even if you are already taking it, I have some really fun recipes that I put together today. And they're going to be a little twist. They're very beauty focused, skincare focused. I've got a recipe for more glowy skin tonight. I've got a recipe to de-bloat if you've traveled or if you're just not feeling your best. So if you kind of want to jumpstart, I've got a green goddess recipe that I'm going to do with you tonight. There is a chocolate cherry and an orange creamsicle. So that's kind of what's on the menu. Well, I'll just say I'm regular now, and if I stop, I go back to the way that I was. I get you and Betty this week. Good reminder for me. Janice says, I'm so happy you're doing Gut Renew. I need ideas. Good. I have lots of them. Froggy is here. Hi, Froggy. Welcome into the show. This is so much fun. Can I tell y'all how much I love visiting with you every week? All day. I kind of think about our time together. So moving forward, I am going to work with the team and I'm going to try to come up with a certain day of the week that we get together so that we can start to plan around it. Originally, we're through kind of our first 90 days. My code is still active, by the way. Heather15 will get you 15% off your order, your first order. So I want to put that out there. But we're around 3 months into it. I've loved it. You guys have been super, super welcoming. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. And moving into the next few months, what I'd like to do is come up with a bit more consistency. And so I'm looking at my schedule for the next few weeks, and I'm going to try to come up with a specific day. I know that I am going to stick with a 6 p.m. show on Central Time. So you can mark that I'm always going to consistently be hanging out with you from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and that's Central. Cindy Ann is saying, we cruise often in retirement, and the Gut Renew bars are perfect with our morning coffee. I had a Gut Renew bar this morning. I had a peanut butter one with my coffee. So yes, I agree with you. They're great. But for those of you who will do the June 1st renewal box, I think it's the girls. Let me take a look real quick. Yes, I believe the girls are going to be doing the renewal box. I'm not scheduled that day. Sorry, I'm late. I was making my gut renew as we speak. I love it, Joanne. Good. I'm eating peanut butter gut renew as we speak. Fabulous. Chris Ann, welcome in. I'm happy to have you. Once we hit Tammy, hi, good to have you tonight. Once we hit around 10 minutes after or so, I'm going to dive into just some general information. Gut Renew is one of the first products that I tried, and I very quickly fell in love with it. Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. So if you are experiencing bloating, brain fog, brain fog. If you aren't regular, if you're feeling lethargic, if you feel like you're eating foods, but you're not absorbing your vitamins and your minerals. Leaky gut is something that I found out that I had. I started with Gut Renew powder, which is what we're going to be talking about tonight. Then I moved into the prebiotics, the probiotics, the postbiotics. So now I'm taking, before, during, after. The gummies and the chews are great. I eat the bars. I have the powder. And so when I traveled and I just forgot everything, it was like it was a few days before I felt the results of it. But then when I felt them, I felt them. So this was a really good experience for me. I can tell you after that, because I knew that Gut Renew helped me, but it's interesting. It's like once you feel the benefits of something and then you leave it, you're like, oh gosh, I forgot how crappy I felt before. Like I forgot what it felt like to be bloated. I forgot what it felt like to have such disorganization and brain fog. I forgot what it felt like to just not feel regular and just not feel myself. So, scheduled times and days are helpful. I'm going to do that, Annie. So don't forget them. Okay. Let me get into some details. Like Suzanne does, everything that she makes and manufactures is done top tier and top quality. And so there's a couple options. You can order 10 servings, or you can do the bonus size, which is going to be 30 servings. A serving is going to be 2 scoops, and your scoops are included. Just for ease, I've taken it and I've poured it into a couple of empty bowls. Alicia says, my gut is mad if I miss a day. I found out the hard way. Apparently, so is mine. But let me get into a few details. If you're brand new, so grab these. They're already on sale right now, and then you can get another 15% off if you use coupon code Heather15. This is not just a protein powder. This is your energy. This is your brain clarity. This is your immunity. It's jam-packed with proteins. We're using incredible, easy to digest plant-based proteins. Each of them has like over 1,200 reviews. If you go to the website, which you're on right now, you can check them out. And there's 2 different flavors. This is what we call original. In 2 scoops of this, there is 110 calories. You're getting 2 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbohydrates. There's 4 organic plant-based proteins, 5 gut health nutrients. So even before you start taking the supplements, there's digestive enzymes, there's probiotic, there's marshmallow extract powder. I've spent lots of time with my grandbabies lately. Told you I was at that cabin last week, right? The great snake debacle. 5 immune support boosters: ginger, turmeric, sea buckthorn, cinnamon, shiitake mushroom. You don't like vegetables? That's okay. We've got you covered. You're going to have 5 phyto greens. You're going to have phyto fruits and veggies, over 50 sea minerals. And then this is the chocolate where you have organic cacao. So you have cacao and Dutch cacao mixed with monk fruit and manuka honey. What you don't have is there's no gluten, there's no egg, there's no dairy, there's no soy, and it's completely clean. So I want to talk for just a second and then I'm going to get into recipes. But I want to talk for just a second about the types of protein, because what you have are pea proteins, there's sprouted and fermented, there's rice proteins, there's hemp, there's Sasha Inky proteins, and all of these are like chosen because they're easy for your body to digest, and you're getting secret veggies added into that. So we're all set. We've got everything that you need, and I have a lot of great recipes for you. So instead of doing, and I took your notes, a lot of you said, hey, will you write the recipes down and then hold up the cards? Now, they're not pretty, and I don't have a printer hooked up in my house yet. So I apologize. These look like a kindergarten school project, but I did them, and several of them have like a more than one reason why you want to take them. So I'm going to try to get through all of them tonight, and I want to start with the one that is all about de-bloating and depuffing and helping to support your digestion nice and early, and also is like a very light, fruity flavor. Okay, you guys all ready for my kindergarten art project? Garrett, these are so bad. Okay. Can you really? Okay, Garrett might be able to type them in. So go ahead and snap a photo or screenshot. Garrett is also gonna go ahead and type them into the chat for you. Joanne is saying, I don't know where to find your recipe. Oh, my Facebook posts. I'm having problems with my Facebook. Let me see if the team can post them on Suzanne's page. Thank you, Joanne. Yes, Annie is saying, so many protein shakes are gritty, but Gut Renew is smooth and tasty. So the pineapple in this is going to give you natural bromelain. Bromelain is known to help aid in digestion. It helps with inflammation. It helps with bruising. And it just helps kind of overall process your food. I love the effects of bromelain. So this is a pineapple de-bloat protein smoothie that we're going to make. I'm going to be using all coconut milk tonight. That's just a personal preference. You can use any nut milk that you want. We do want to try to avoid dairy. So if you digest it fine, that's totally up to you. But if you're going to do like the Gut Renew challenge or something like that, we want you to try to not use dairy. You're going to have coconut milk that's going to be hydrating. It's going to offer electrolytes. And this one tastes really fantastic. And Garrett is joining me tonight, so he gets to sample. So he's get to try some stuff. I made mine with frozen pineapple yesterday and almond milk. That sounds really good. I use almond milk. Good, Betty. I'm glad. Okay, so let's get into it. Pineapple de-bloat protein smoothie. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my smaller NutriBlend instead of this big blender because I forgot to grab the lid. It's right here. Now, last time, Garrett, I unplugged the entire lighting system, so hopefully I don't do that again. We should be all good. Okay. You want to use 2 scoops of the flavor that you want. And after watching other lives, chatting with a lot of you, and then just kind of playing with the recipes, I have found that if you add your ingredients, add your liquid, add your scoops, and then shake it before you blend it, that's kind of helpful. So in this one, we're going to use around 1 cup of frozen pineapple. Now, they're not super frozen because I was running a little late. I made it to the grocery store a little bit late. We're going to use half of a frozen banana. Garrett, are you hungry? Okay, good. Where did I get my blender? I got it online. It was just Amazon. That's where I bought it. And I liked it because it was yellow. Coconut milk. I just kind of do this to the eye, maybe around a cup, kind of depends on how much you're going to use. A squeeze of lime. And here are some kind of different ingredients. Like the squeeze of lime made this taste really super fresh. And guess what else we're going to put in here? Well, you don't have to guess because I already showed you the recipe. A little bit of fresh mint. So I think that this is going to keep it really light, super summery, very fresh. Now, my fruits are not super frozen just because I was running around, and to be honest, I shopped a little too long. So I didn't get home to put them in. I'm gonna pop just a couple of ice cubes in here. And now I'm gonna do my 2 scoops, and I'm gonna use the original in this one. 2 scoops of that. And again, pretty much all of the ingredients that I'm using tonight, we're gonna do shake, 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 shake. Now I'm gonna stop singing, that's for sure. I'm growing strawberry mint, and that would be great. Guess what, Froggy? I have a smoothie coming up that is strawberry basil cream. Mwah. Tastes fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna give this a quick blend. Yum, this looks really, really good. If you want it more creamy and frothy, using frozen fruit is going to get it more creamy and frothy for you. I also want to say, yep, Annie, I need to get a bullet blender instead of having to drag my big honking blender. I dragged my big honking blender out tonight, and then I forgot to find the lid. Garrett, my sweet helper, is pretty introverted. So it's a big ask for me. I got glasses down here, honey. Okay. Yeah, you want to grab any of the 2? Sure. So Dave, as a lot of you have met, Dave could have taken over the chat. And Garrett was so sweet. I'm like, hey, you get to have some food. And he's like, I'm not a big talker. But with a smile like that, you don't need to talk a whole lot. So we're going to do just little tasters tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, good. Again, this is the pineapple de-bloat protein smoothie. Wow, cheers. Cheers. And the cottonwood, I got to stay away. Wow. Oh. That's very good. Isn't it good? Yeah. So one of the reasons that I was drawn to this recipe, number one, I needed something de-bloating after the travel. And I liked, yes, I did put ice in, Joanne, but only because my fruit wasn't super frozen. So you can just kind of do that by taste. But one of the reasons that I was drawn to this was not only the bloating and the pineapple and the bromelain, but I liked the idea of the mint. Mm-hmm. And then the lime, and it made a really big difference, didn't it? Lime does, yeah, I can really taste that. I mean, if we close our eyes, is it like a mojito? Mm-hmm. Probably not quite that good. Not that good. Not quite that good, but it's still pretty good. So that was recipe number 1. Wonderful. Thank you, Garrett. I'll take your card and type it into the chat. Oh, great. Okay. Do you need it for anything else? Nope. I'll just put all those in there. Okay. So Garrett's going to type all the recipes into the chat. Thank you, Garrett. Mm-hmm. That's such a good idea. You are so helpful. Next, you guys all ready? Move on to the next one? Let's see. Yes, I didn't buy frozen pineapple, Betty. I bought fresh cubed pineapple, and I just put it in the freezer. Okay, so I'm going to have you vote. I've got a green goddess skin smoothie, chocolate cherry smoothie, orange dreamsicle, or strawberry basil cream. List. Tell me which one you guys want next. Hi, Judy. Welcome into the room. Orange, green. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. 2 votes for chocolate cherry. Orange, strawberry. Oh, good. Okay. Everyone's wanting a little something. I'm going to go chocolate cherry, but I promise you I'm going to get through all of them. Okay? Because we chopped up too much fruit to not get through all of these tonight. Here's where the art project went tragically wrong. I spilled on this one. But, oops, that's the strawberry basil. Okay, this is going to be the only recipe that I'm doing with the chocolate this evening, but there are a ton of different ways that you can use the chocolate. So here is this one. And again, I'll hold it up, but then Garrett's going to type it into the chat. Patricia, you make chocolate cherry a lot. I'd love to hear how yours is going to kind of compare to this one. All right, for chocolate cherry, we've got some frozen dark cherries. They look fantastic. I would say I'm going to go 1 cup of the cherries. Yes, Judy, yes, it is kind of a khaki color. That's a great question. This is what the original looks like, and here it is next to the chocolate. Oh, and by the way, somebody asked me last night about Ocular Renew, and I apologize, I can't remember who asked, but I found out that Ocular Renew will be back on, I believe, May 28th or 29th. So Ocular Renew has shipped and should arrive to us at the end of the month, should be available by June 1st. Grab one more thing over here. Okay, so we've got frozen dark cherries. We are going to do another half of a frozen banana. Here's why I loved this one. It called for almond butter, and I thought, that sounds really rich and creamy and decadent. So this is something that's going to feel a little bit more like a cheat, you know, like it's low sugar and it's all like natural fruit sugar. So you're not going to have that spike and then that crash. But I thought the almond butter sounded great. I just picked this up at the store. They were like $1 and it's just a little kind of like single serving. I thought that this would be simple. Chocolate raspberry would be great. Yes. Karen, good. I'm glad that I was able to answer that for you. So I'm going to do the coconut milk. Hey, Garrett, I forgot to grab the cinnamon. It is right. Actually, let me make sure it's not in my drawer. It called for a dash of cinnamon too. It's not. I forgot it. It's right around the corner in my little pantry. Thank you. So this is what we're looking like so far. I am going to do 2 scoops of the chocolate. 1. I'm super excited for this one. 2. You don't see it? Is this like when you ask your husband to go to the refrigerator and look for the ketchup and he's like, I can't find it. And then you open the door and there's like 7 bottles of ketchup. Maybe I don't have it. Hold on, I'll be right back. You're so sweet. Let me see what we got. Huh. Okay. You know what, Garrett? I don't see it either. I didn't see it either. I saw nutmeg. Oh, goodness, you guys, I'm so sorry. But maybe, oh, here it is. Found it, and it was not Garrett's fault. Okay, chocolate cherry. So it called for a dash of cinnamon. Doesn't this sound just so unique? You got a lot of support in the chat tonight, Garrett. I'm going to do just a squeeze of this butter. Oh, this looks good. And I'm going to pop a couple of ice cubes in again, just because I'm feeling like by looking at it, it may need it, and my fruit didn't get super frozen. Hopefully that's not too much. I wish that there was a way that all of us were together. Suzanne loved butter. She would always, what does it say? She would have loved this one. Yes. Your makeup looks, oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. So what I'm getting is, again, 20 grams of protein. I'm getting my vegetables, my fruits. I'm getting my immune support. I'm getting long-lasting, sustainable, healthy fats in this one because of that nut butter. We're going to have a little bit of a spice and a creaminess to it with the cinnamon. I can't wait to taste this one. And I would pass this on over. Oh, Garrett. Oh my gosh, you guys. This smells so good. Garrett, I've never seen you move so fast.
I'm coming.
You are so cute.
I just got the last recipe and I'll fix it next time.
Okay, smell that.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't that smell good?
Yeah.
I'm going to show the consistency. Oh, yeah, I think we've got a winner.
Wow.
See, Dave has been getting kind of lucky with all the cooking shows.
It's very good.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. It's like a dessert almost.
It feels like what is that? Like chocolate cherry cake almost.
Yeah.
The
cinnamon almost gives it kind of like a coffee taste to it.
It does. It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. That recipe is awesome. I'm going to send it with Garrett so that he can enter it into the chat. All right. I'm going to set this one to the side. Wow. I am really, really, really happy. Judy says, you inspired me to buy the antique rose lipstick and I love it. Oh, good. I'm really, really happy that you like it. I saw my best friend, Emily, recently, and she's beautiful like Suzanne was. She's got blonde hair, like perfect, beautiful ivory skin. And she's always to me kind of looked like Suzanne. And I gifted her a couple of lipsticks, and she showed up to dinner the other night with the antique rose like as a liner. And then she used caramelized peach on the inside, and it was really, 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 really pretty. So just a little idea out there. If any of you are blonde with the fair skin and blue eyes, that was her coloring, and it looked like it made her lips look super full and like pouty, and it was cute. I guess there's going to be a lot of frozen cherry sales tomorrow. That's funny. Yes, that one was decadent, like very good. I think you guys are really going to like it. Okay. I believe when I put all of them up and I said choose, somebody right away said the orange dreamsicle. So that's the one that I'm going to make next. So here's our orange dreamsicle. And Garrett is going to enter these into the chat. This is a great idea, Garrett. I would never have thought of that. Thank you for being so brilliant. Now, if you've made an orange creamsicle style, let me know. All right, so this is fresh orange, frozen banana, coconut milk, splash of orange juice, and our original gut renew. Let's go. I like using the fresh fruits. Now, I didn't freeze the oranges, but I could have. And I am going to use, these are the size, pretty big. I got pretty good size navel oranges. And I put in almost the entire orange. Like this is, so I would say maybe 3/4 of a cup. Hi, Shannon. Welcome into the show tonight. I'm excited to have you. I'm going to do, I know I'm going to need ice because this one doesn't really have much that's frozen. So I'm going to pop some ice in to get this nice and chilly. I do love a good creamsicle. Because it's a creamsicle inspiration, I'm going to add more ice. Last of my frozen bananas. It's around half of a banana. Oh, the orange juice is already open.
Oh. Did you shake it?
I did. Oh, goodness. Yes, I did shake it. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fresh orange, frozen banana, a splash of OJ. I feel like this one's also going to be fantastic. And coconut milk. I got to tell you, I'm tempted Shannon says, I've done that so many times. I'm always making a mess, but my dog licks it up. I don't have a dog. I used to have a German Shepherd. I had 2 German Shepherds, not at the same time. And oh, those boys were my babies. Gosh, I loved them. Parker and Jagger were their names. They had my heart. Now, I want to stay true to the creamsicle, but think of, like, I've got coconut flakes over in that cabinet. You could add a handful of coconut flakes in this and it'd be like orange coconut, I think would be great. You could add in some pineapple. I think mint would be really good and nummy and fresh with that little squeeze of lime. But to make sure that I'm staying true to the recipes that I'm posting, I'm going to make it just as is. And now I'm going to add 2 scoops of our gut renew. And again, easy to digest, plant-based protein, phyto greens, superfoods, clean, organic, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free. I'm actually doing okay for timing. Garrett, I thought I was going to run out of time. Turns out I might run out of recipes.
We'll have to make more shakes.
We'll have to make more shakes. I could do like shakes on demand. You guys could pop a recipe in if you want. Oh, also, let me show you something, because I didn't do this yet. There are, like, this is such an incredible just wealth of knowledge. Inside, you're going to have all, like, it's going to go through, first of all, beautiful family photos. Look at how cute that is. Wow, the genes in this family, let me tell you, they are all so gorgeous. But you're going to get into more of the ingredients, and it's going to give you a little bit more of the why. And if we finish cooking early, then I can kind of read into this with you a little bit if you haven't seen it. But it goes through all of the, like, you know, why you want the Jerusalem artichoke, why you want the organic probiotic fermented blend. And you can continue to go back and reference this. And then there's tons of fruits, juices, dairy-free milk options. And I don't know if you are, but I'm one of those people that my teachers used to call it a questioner, that I'm good going with something and I love learning. But for some reason, my mom will tell you this next time she's here, I need the why. Like, I'm always asking, but why? My grandkids are the same way, by the way. So it's really nice in the front to really get into the ingredient story. And it helps to kind of understand the pricing, because there's so many options in the market right now for different proteins. And I can't state this enough, that this is not just a protein powder. Like, this is, it aids digestion. It helps with brain fog. It is your immune support system. It's your vitamins. It's your minerals. It's your vegetables. It's your fruit. It's a super, super protein. And all of the ingredients are fantastic. In the chat, you will see that a lot of people talk about how it's not gritty. And this is just a little user tip. Shake it a little bit before you blend it. Now we're going to see what an orange creamsicle tastes like. This one looks good too. There's the recipe, Garrett. And somebody just asked, how much is the book? Let's pull it up on the website if we have time. I don't know that offhand. I apologize that I don't have that memorized, but we can certainly look it up online. And I know sometimes there's different kits and sometimes it comes with the book. So, but we're going to take a look at it right now. Thank you, Garrett, for doing that.
What's the title?
It is Gut Renew Recipe and Program Guide. Somebody says it's about $20. It might not even list on the website. No? Okay. I wonder if, yeah, or maybe sometimes it's going to ship with it. Did you try Gut Renew? It might not be under book. Yeah, maybe if we go into the Gut Renew column. We're going to try to get that answer for you, but I know that it is around that $20 price point. This is good. This one needed a little more ice. Oh yeah, I see. There's tumbler and program guide. Oh, there's several kits that include it. $24.99. Yep, $24.99. Okay. So we can drop it and pin that in here. And keep your eye on that, because a lot of times they put together little bundles and it'll sometimes be a little throw-in. So keep your eye on that for pricing. You're welcome. Are you ready, Garrett? Mm-hmm. You ready for an orange creamsicle? Oh, yeah. Is there one that you were most excited about?
This would be my favorite. The one that I was most looking forward to.
Okay, good.
There, I pinned the book as well.
Okay, Garrett pinned the book down at the bottom for any of you that want to grab it as well.
I'm a big fan of orange
Are you?
banana. Yeah.
Creamsicles?
If I'm going to have a fruit drink in the morning, it's usually an orange banana smoothie or something.
Dang. Yes.
Wow. That's really good.
So I highly recommend using a lot of the fresh orange, because I wondered, because I mean, these were pretty big navel oranges. I wondered if that was going to be too much. Oh,
no,
they're
not
saying,
at all.
They're saying your mic is fuzzy.
Is it? Oh, no.
How many times have you been on camera, Garrett? All these years in television?
Not very often. He's usually behind the camera, running the camera.
I think he's doing a great job, right?
Yeah.
Garrett actually worked with me and Suzanne and Alan at the network. Do you remember when she came to the network? It was such a big deal. What was your experience on the shows?
Yeah, I remember Suzanne's first show when she came to the network. I was running camera in studio when she did her big walkout, and down the steps, and we had a chandelier hanging. It was quite the entrance that she made, and she was always wonderful to work with. And
she's
so easy, so wonderful, never demanding or anything. Like, we were all there for her, and she expected nothing other than our professionalism. And
yeah, and she
wonderful.
Was so kind. I remember like people that would answer phones coming in from the call center and walking into the studio to meet her, and she always took time for everybody and sat down and chatted. And do you remember? Joanne's multitasking. She's making stuffed bell peppers. Do you remember? Oh, I just forgot what I was going to say.
I remember a lot of things, but I also have tried to forget a lot of things.
Yes. You guys, but I was just going to ask Garrett about something from her shows. Do you remember the food, the water, the lighting, the flooring? I was talking about that because, as you know, yesterday was the show about the toxic burden and walking the walk and talking the talk. And when they moved in, it was a full studio turnover.
Yep.
And it never felt as clean as when she was there.
No. They always rebuilt the studio every time, and she didn't throw things away. They had their set, like working now in a different industry, but seeing how things can get thrown away. Like they had a very beautiful set they kept, and we stored and set it up and down. And it was very non-wasteful.
Yeah. Good. That's actually a cool insight. That's not something I would have thought of before. She loved being famous. She was so nice and down to earth to everybody. Yeah. I know we do miss her, Valid Chowder. Al said often too, I've heard him say in so many chats, she's the gregarious, outgoing, and he's like, I'm a little more reserved. I take a minute to kind of warm up, but she loved to talk to everyone. And we witnessed that in person. Yeah. And any of you that may have ever had an opportunity to see her, like run into her, just an extraordinary woman. So
yeah. It was an honor to meet her.
Wasn't it?
It was great.
And the shows were always so captivating. Like we learned from her every single show. And I love like continuing to learn from her. Last night I started the show by saying how happy I am that we've got the internet because we can go back and watch old shows.
Yeah.
So it's very, very cool. Yeah. All right. You can take your orange creamsicle. You're welcome. We have 2 recipes left and about 15 minutes in the show. Tammy says, we miss her so much. I know. You know, I see a lot of Suzanne and her granddaughters, which is so beautiful to watch. I saw it too in Caroline. I saw it like in everybody, like just, you can just tell that it's a family with a lot of love. So just really, really honored to have spent time with her and worked with her and hung out, and just really, really lucky. Okay. Somebody is saying, I would have been so starstruck to meet Suzanne and Alan. Alan is quite the storyteller. When I flew to Palm Springs to film with him, and they were making the announcement, and we kind of got in the kitchen and made some things together. He's so sweet. The next day, he sent me a message and said, hey kid, do you want to have brunch before you head out of town? And I was like, yes, I would love that. And my mom was so starstruck. My mom, like, you all have met Francine. And I told my mom that we were going to have brunch, and I just told her what an incredible experience it was. And she says, Heather, do you think it would be okay? Like, do you think you could FaceTime me and I could meet him? And I said, sure. And I asked him, and he's like, oh, of course. And those two got on FaceTime, and it was, so he got into telling some stories, and he was so gracious and so welcoming to my parents. And yeah, they're both 1 in a million. I've had a great time with both. I've got 2 recipes left. I'm going to move to the Green Goddess Skin Smoothie. This one is all about like glowy, radiant skin. This is one that I make quite often. And somebody commented earlier about my makeup. Thank you for that nice comment. It's also, since getting on Gut Renew and doing these shows is really caused me to be more present in the choices that I'm making. I'm eating less sugar. I'm getting better rest. I'm feeling more focused. My home is cleaned with clean ingredients. And I'm feeling the effects of this brand from the inside out. So I appreciate that. And sound and pick, stopping and choppy. Okay, Garrett's going to work on that. Thank you, Iris, for telling me. Hopefully it's smoothed out. Get out Polite Oatmeal. I love the Suzanne Organics. Tried the cocoa mango lotion and loved it. My daughter tried the cocoa mango lotion today. This is the next one. So in this recipe, we've got avocado. That's going to help support your skin's barrier. We're going to use cucumbers. They give a long-lasting hydration. We're going to use spinach. We've got some greens. That's going to really help to support all over skin health. And if you love a great, just like green, creamy smoothie, this one turns out very, very good. I've had this one before. Let's get at it. Garrett, here's the cucumbers. Oh, yeah. Yep. So I'm going to do a handful. I would say this is probably 3/4 cup of cucumber. The spinach. Got to make sure it's not the basil. Do a handful, and I think I could even grab a little more spinach than that. Half of an avocado. This one's delicious. Pineapple. Boy, there's a lot in this one. Some fresh mint. That one was slippery. Uh-oh.
I think they're okay. That's on there. You're all
right. Okay, it's all good?
Yeah.
Can everybody still hear me? Hopefully nobody heard me drop that entire glass. Okay, and now I'm going to add the coconut milk. Wow, this one is really jam-packed. Now I, went online and looked at research and kind of looked for things that had benefits outside of just the Gut Renew benefits. I do want to say just Gut Renew on its own is amazing. Like the chocolate with a scoop of peanut butter and a nut milk that you want in a few ice cubes. I've even just used it in a shaker and it blends up beautiful and smooth. So I've done some kind of intricate things tonight, but it's fun, and I wanted to offer, because a lot of you have used this for so long, I thought it might be kind of fun to do a few different things. But if you're watching this for the first time and you're like, that seems overwhelming, I'm going to add some of that pineapple juice. You don't need all of the things. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So don't let it overwhelm you if you're new to it. My first Gut Renew show, I was so darn nervous. Oh my gosh, ladies, I was so nervous for that show. and I mean, I got through a smoothie and I was like, but now after doing this and taking it and using it and loving it, I've kind of developed, like, I know the liquid, I know the ice, I know the flavor profile. The original is a slight vanilla flavor, but it's not. A lot of times with protein powders, they have a very like overwhelming, like really, really vanilla flavor, and this isn't. I'm gonna pop a couple of ice cubes in because I've been out here and things are kind of melting a little bit. Ooh, oh gosh, this one looks really good. So because, my frozen things have been sitting out under hot lights for almost an hour now, I do just want to refresh. Are you coming over for ice, Garrett? Thank you. Here you go. I also found something at the store today, and I'm not going to use it, but I thought it looked really good. So I bought one to show you, and it's an organic banana water. I thought this might be good. Blend it in. I'm going to do the strawberry basil. Strawberry basil cream is the last one, so I probably won't use this, but I don't know. I saw this and I was like, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to tell everybody about that because I feel like that might be a nice little addition. Thank you, dear. All right, I'm going to reblend just to get some ice in it. Did I squeeze lime? I don't think I did I? So again, this is cucumber, spinach, avocado, pineapple, mint, lime juice, coconut milk, and Gut Renew. And I didn't squeeze the lime. Yes, Judy, everybody is nervous in a new situation. I was very nervous. And a lot of you were really nice and very welcoming, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. Okay. Doing okay for timing too. I think we're going to make it through all the recipes. As long as I don't start breaking dishes. Do you smell that mint? Yeah. I think one of my biggest takeaways from experimenting with this has been what a difference the fresh herbs make. The spinach, the mint, the basil, the lime, just a little bit of freshness. And one more tip I want to call out that I've not been doing tonight, but if you are using fruits, you can always add a little pinch of salt into it. And what that will do is it helps to intensify the natural sugars and bring out the natural sugars in the fruits. Garrett can enter this.
I would like to try it first. Then we'll see if we should enter it.
Oh, all right.
No?
Well, it didn't take him long to come out of his shell.
Actually, I was reading the chat. I think we should go visit Judy in California. She's having lobster tail tonight.
Judy?
As
really?
Yeah.
Judy? Yeah, we're on our way. Let's go have some lobster.
Crash the party.
We'll be knocking on the door. Hey, Judy, we're here. She says, come on over.
Yeah.
You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Wow. That's very good. You can really taste the mint. Yeah.
Yes. This is really, really good. You know what I like about it? The pineapple is the only thing that's sweet. Mm-hmm. And I want to grab a spoon because I want to show you something.
A lot of times too with the cucumber smoothies, it's really overpowering and I don't taste the cucumber that much at all.
And I don't taste the spinach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is the best way to have spinach in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Look at with the avocado,
there's avocado in it.
There's avocado, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, this is jam-packed with healthy fats, with the cucumber. It's super hydrating, long lasting, bromelain coming in that pineapple again. But this one's like very like creamy and rich, almost like a pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is really good.
That's very good.
Yes.
I'll enter this in.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to try.
This is a good one. I'm going to save that one. Not pouring this one out. Okay, and our last recipe is going to be strawberry basil cream. And I thought this one sounded very, very good. And if you've not heard, Judy has invited all of us over for lobster tonight. Thanks, Judy. We'll be there. Okay. It's a big stretch. Strawberry basil cream. This one got a little bit wet while Garrett and I were setting up, but you can do a screenshot, and Garrett is also entering them into the chat. Here we go. Frozen strawberries. I'm going to go heavy on the strawberries because I want this to be as creamy as possible. And if you're using frozen fruits, you don't need to add the ice. So I did a healthy amount of strawberries in this one. Fresh basil. Use a light hand. The mint and the basil are like they've got substance to them, so you don't need a lot. I would say I'm going to use like the size of one large basil leaf, and if I need to come back and add more after, I can. You can always add, but difficult to take away. We have our coconut milk. A little squeeze of honey. You know what else is very good? I don't know if you've all done this, but I have started to drizzle like a little bit of the lemon or of a little bit of the blood orange oil sometimes on top of them. That takes these like to the next level. It is so incredibly delicious to layer that and then kind of spoon it in and stir it up. So if you have some of these infused, they're a great thing to add in. In my opinion, the balsamic vinegar, not so much. Okay. Quick little squeeze of honey. Nope, that one's not going to be quick. And Garrett's already on his way over. Come on over. And original gut renew. One.
We needed more.
We did. You know, this is going to be close enough.
Here, I'll enter that in quick while you mix it.
He's going to enter it quick. I'm going to try it without. I was tempted to add some ice, but I'm going to try it without. We'll see how it looks. If I need to add a little more basil and a little more ice, I will. But yes, the coconut milk is unsweetened. That is a great question. I will show you the brand. I got it at the co-op next door, and it was on sale this week, so I stocked up. My fruit has been out for an hour under hot lights. I'm going to add some ice because I really want this to be like a frozen, creamy. Yeah. And I can tell I'm going to add a little more basil. And you know what? I'm going to do a pinch of salt because I haven't done that yet. Lots of different salts out there. I personally love a pink Himalayan salt. I think that's going to be very yummy. Okay. This looks really good. I had 2 Gut Renew coconut milk before the show, and you're making me wish I had waited and made with a few. Oh, yummy ideas. I'm so happy that you've liked some of these ideas. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Of course, I went too far with the ice, but I almost said such as live TV. I forget all the time that we're online now, not on TV. I said that for so many years. This one looks nice and creamy and yummy. Look at this. Are you ready, Garrett? Wow, this one looks very good. Have any of you used watermelon? I debated trying watermelon. Drop it in the chat and let me know if you've used watermelon.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Wow. That's good.
The basil is very good.
Yeah. Totally changes it. It's not what I was expecting at all.
It's very good though. And it's called strawberry cream. This would have been good with coconut flakes in it. Should I do a drizzle of the oil?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
That's what I'm trying to taste, the honey, and it's not really coming out to me as much.
Would I dare try the basil oil? Let's do one with basil just for the heck of it, because we're here. And I can see that we got to go. But do you want blood orange or basil on yours?
Basil.
You want basil? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, here. I used that one. Here you go. You can mix it up a little bit. Not going to hand that over to poor Garrett. I'm going to do a little blood orange. What adding some oil to them does is it's going to make it super, super creamy. Oh, I can already smell that this is going to taste good. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You got it. Do you want to try? I did not eat off the spoon. Go ahead.
Here. Oh, I did.
Oh, it's okay. I'm
sorry.
Yours. Can you believe the blood
That's
orange?
Totally different. Yeah.
Isn't it good though?
Yeah. This the basil, it added to it. Yeah, it definitely enhanced.
I don't know if we can even pin these. I think we can.
They weren't in the show. I can go look and see if I can get them in really quick.
Okay. These are online. They are fantastic added in to the Gut Renew shakes. Wow.
That was really good.
Yes, this one was super good. We learn something new every day.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys want Garrett to pin those in really quick, or are you good?
I'll go look and see if they're in there.
Oh, goodness. Hold on. A whole bunch of people have commented now. All right. I'm going to reply to a bunch of you. Hi. Are you still on TV? And if so, when and where? Yes, Judy. I still go on Home Shopping. I go on HSN, and I am traveling there early next week. Watermelon, eat them alone or leave them alone. They reach a temperature of 90 degrees. Mixed with other food, they can cause stomach upset. Thank you, Wisdom Lady. Are you doing another show this week? Betty, I'm not doing another show this week, and I'm traveling. So I made that announcement at the beginning. Thank you for asking that so that I could circle back and comment on that. Joanne, thank you. Judy, thank you. You are all wonderful. Thank you so, so, so much. I am working on a more permanent schedule to start to lock in a specific day of the week that we're going to get together and chat. I am traveling, so I'm gone next week, and then I'll return the week after. Thank you for shopping with me tonight. Heather 15 is still active. Make sure that you guys use that. I don't know if I'm going to have something next month. I'm going to ask for it, but we'll see. Thank you. Love you all. Have a great evening. Bye, everyone.